Let's do it. In this video, I want to show you the importance of a niche and how actually this is a sarcasm, because your niche isn't really important as a creator. So if you're a coach, consultant, or someone who just creates content on YouTube, and you maybe have a limiting belief that you cannot monetize your audience and make tens of thousands of dollars per month, you are fucking wrong. Let me just tell you that. So quickly, why should you even listen? I'm George. I run a company called iClose.com. We're essentially a partner with creators, and we just make the money, right? I run the backends, I run the sales teams, I run all of that shit. So the thing is, for some reason, I've had luck for creators in not the most normal niches, even though I work with like Amazon FBA, TikTok Shop. Um, this is one of my okay, yeah. So I work with these niches. It's the easiest shit to make money. Like if anyone has a case study and the only case study is a Amazon FBA or dropshipping creator, like get fucked. Like it's easy to make money. Probably like my grandpa could probably make money there, right? And he doesn't, cannot even open computer. Anyways, this is one of my clients called Kirk. What Kirk does is he literally films himself plastering on YouTube. Most of them probably don't even know what plastering is, right? So his videos are literally about him fucking skimming a wall. That's it. 20 minutes of this, right? It gets views. So I messaged Kirk. I was like, I can make this guy money. Now, what would everybody do? And by the way, proof, yes, this is Kirk's YouTube studio. This is our Stripe. We have multiple payment processors at this point, also fan bases because Stripe is low-key like gay. So we've done over $150,000 at this point, right? And so how could I even do this with such a fucking niche, which is a plastering? More proof here, like literally Kirk with me. I have more proof here, and like this is literally me and Kirk in my balcony chilling, sipping Johnny Walker. No, kidding. Anyways, look, let's get to the source. So your offer either has to be somehow helping the guy get healthier. So I'll just type in fitness, or it has to, fix his. That's not an E. What the fuck? Okay, I give up on this shit. Or it has to fix relationships, or it has to, guess what, make him more, or her, whatever, make him more money. Yeah, money, make him more money. So you always have to switch it to these three. When you're going to be on a sales call and you're selling a, I'll give you an example, right? So Kirk, right, plaster. What would 97% of people do who were in my position would be, let's just teach people how to plaster better, how to be a better plaster. I'm like, that's bullshit. When you're going to be on a sales call and you want to pitch a free 4,000 pound product, which we said for 4K, right? In dollars, to like $5,500. If you want to be selling that and your desired, like the destination, what essentially the situation they're buying is to be a better plaster, they're not going to drop you 4 grand. 5.5 in dollars. They're just not going to do it. Okay, George, so what does this have to do with anything? Let me show you. I'm going to type in two outrageous niches. That's art. Okay, so imagine someone has a YouTube channel where he literally just draws, and then we have plastering. How do we make money? Oh, chill out. How do we make money from these two? If your offer would be, if the outcome would be, and this is what most people will actually do, if the outcome of art would be, that's horrible. If the outcome of art would be to be a better artist, sales would be, guess what? Sales would be low. Okay. However, if the outcome of the artist would be, and I think you now understand where I'm going to, is how to actually sell your art better, how to be a better businessman. So the art you are already creating and that you have been creating, how to sell it for more, how to sell it in bigger volume, how to target like better customers or whatever the fuck. Guess what? Not even sales, like literally you can just charge more, right? So don't really care about like don't really pay attention to the sales, just more money, right? More money. Let me actually type it. More money, less money. An offer that would literally be about how to be a better artist would be maybe what it could be $97, $147, some fucking PDF guide with some pre-recorded videos. That's bullshit. Because when you're on a sales call, which you wouldn't even need sales calls for, $147 offer, basically the pain points aren't there, right? So the incentive to buy is just not enough. However, if you take the leap and you do, can I switch it? Yes. And you do this, and you switch it to better businessman as an artist, right? So we're focusing on higher paying customers, maybe somehow automating shit, automating systems, bigger volume. And your offer is not now how to be a better artist, but it is how to double your business as an artist with you selling your art to the higher paying customers and selling it at a higher volume. This is far more sellable for 2997, 497, whatever the fuck, compared to here's how you can draw better. No one cares about how you can draw better. Not saying people don't care, but if you want to make money, your outcome has to be, guess what? Money. Okay. Same thing in plastering. So if we would be selling how to be able to plaster and how to, I don't know, mix your cement better, it's not gonna get sales. However, if you switch it to money, and our offer is literally double your business through the FGA system that we sell to people. FGA literally stands for Facebook, Google, that equals attention. If you don't double your business with the FGA system, your money back. That's why we can generate the amount of money we can generate, right? So it's the same thing with, I don't know what else could be, like electricians, like all of these trade, it applies there, and it applies to so many other niches that it's just unbelievable. Okay, always make sure to flip it into these three. Okay, fitness, relationships, make more money. This is probably the easiest one to flip it there, right? But for example, relationships. If you're on a sales call and you're selling a, let's say, I know a guy who runs an offer for doctors, and always on the sales call, he literally flips it to the relationship. Okay, how are you being burned out as a doctor and all of that shit? How does that affect your family? Bad. It's horrible. I'm about to face divorce. If you can flip your offer to the family because your ICP, that's their pain point, that's what they deal with, guess what? You now can cook, right? You can actually now make sales. So always flip it to these three, because these three are the pain points. You want to be healthy, you want to have an amazing wife or husband, and you want to be rich as fuck. These three, they're the main shit, okay? So always flip it to these three. So no, your niche does not matter. How you frame your offer and what kind of content in your niche you actually produce, that's what matters. That's what plays a fucking role, okay? So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. So we'll have a good one.